Phil Mickelson rolled in a 12-foot birdie putt on the 18th hole to cap off another big day for the Americans and set a record for the largest lead after 2 sessions in President's Cup history. Another day like this and that's what the international team will be, history. Mickelson and Kisner never led against Jason Day and Mark Leishman until the par 3 18th hole Friday at Liberty National in Jersey City, New Jersey. Mickelson poured in his birdie putt, and Leishman missed his from about the same range. About the only thing that went wrong was the celebration. Mickelson, who on Thursday cropped himself out of a selfie with the last 3 U.S. presidents, missed a move in the Three Amigos dance with Kisner. I'm clearly the worst selfie taker. In the worst THREE Amigos dancer. But I can putt, Mickelson said. Mickelson, who has played in all 12 President's Cups, has 24 match victories to tie the record set by Tiger Woods in 8 appearances. Woods was looking on in his role as an assistant to U.S. captain Steve Stricker. And that's about all the international team could do. Hideki Matsuyama and Adam Hadwin were 2 up with 4 holes to play against Jordan Spieth and Patrick Reed and had to settle for a half. Even that felt like a small victory for the international team because Spieth had birdie putts on the final 2 holes that narrowly missed. Justin Thomas, already with a big year behind him as a major champion and the FedEx Cup champion, teamed with Ricky Fowler for another easy victory. They have trailed only 1 hole in their 2 matches, and they became the first partnership to beat Louis Oosthuizen and Brandon Grace. They took the lead for good when Fowler made a 15-foot birdie putt on the 3rd hole, and then Thomas produced the loudest cheer of the afternoon at a pivotal moment on the 14th hole. Oosthuizen hit his approach to within 6 feet, while both Americans missed the green. From the left bunker, Thomas blasted out perfectly and watched and drop in for a birdie that kept the international team from cutting the deficit to 1 down. Thomas birdied the next hole, and his bunker shot on the 16th hit the pin and somehow stayed out. The shortest match of the day belonged to a pair of American rookies, Kevin Chappell and Charlie Hoffman, who sat out the foursomes matches in the opening session. They were 3 up after 4 holes against Charles Schwartzel and Urban Lahiri, and never let up in a 6-5 victory. Dustin Johnson and Brooks Koepka, close friends and the last 2 U.S. Open champions, took their first lead on the par 3 10th with Koepka's birdie, and Johnson showed rare emotion on his final 2 birdies in a 3-2 victory over Adam Scott and Jonathan Vegas. Just like the opening session, the matches looked as though they could go either way until the back 9. At one point, the international team led in 3 matches, only for all of them to turn. In the 5 matches, the Americans won 13 holes on the back 9, compared to just 3 for the international team. The Americans have a 911 lead in this series, their only loss coming in 1998 at Royal Melbourne. But it has at least been close after the opening 2 sessions, with neither side leading by more than 2 points since 1998. With an 82 lead, the Americans have a mathematical chance to clinch on Saturday, which features 4 matches of foursomes in the morning and 4 matches of 4 balls in the afternoon. Hatton leads at British Masters. Tyrrell Hatton shot a 5 under 65 in miserable conditions in his 2nd round to lead by 3 strokes at the British Masters, where the leaderboard at Newcastle upon Tyne was dominated by English players. Lee Westwood, who is hosting the tournament, and Ian Poulter also shot 65 and were 2 of 4 Englishmen in a 5-way tie for 2nd behind their compatriot. Masters champion Sergio Garcia missed the cut, which was at 2 under, after rounds of 70 and 69. Mozo has 5-shot lead in New Zealand's Paynes Beelan. Mozo shot an 8 under 64, including a hole in 1 on the par 3 13th, to take a 5-stroke lead after 2 rounds of the New Zealand Women's Open in Auckland. She had a 14 under total of 130 on the newly established Windross Farm course. 3 golfers shared 2nd place, Emily Tubert of the United States, who shot 65 Friday, Madeleine Sagström of Sweden 67, and Canada's Brooke Henderson, the colliator after the first round, who had a 70 Friday. Local favorite Lydia Ko shot 68 and was 8 strokes behind Mozo. Caption.